Do you do videos on apartments and condos, especially long-term rental costs? Richard, I've done a couple of videos. I wouldn't necessarily describe this channel as a real estate channel at all, but it's really an everyday life kind of thing. And as if I'm looking for, if whatever I'm kind of doing, I'm going to show you. And sometimes that's looking for apartments, right? So like in Lete, when I was out there looking for a place, I kind of showed you guys that in some places, but it's not anything I typically do on a regular basis. No. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be some of that in the future too. You know, my lease is done here in February, so I would suspect there could be more and more of that. I'm going to shoot a lot more from my apartment in Lete as we kind of change stuff. We might be moving out of there, so we're kind of looking at some stuff. But yeah, that could be there. As far as budget stuff, I typically don't do a lot of budget stuff, but I'm definitely due for a budget video. I'm interested in my budget video, but I do budget stuff a little bit differently than some guys. I find it really disempowering to focus on my budget on a daily, weekly, even monthly basis. Honestly, I don't know. I don't like that particular conversation. So what I do with my budget, I look more at a yearly. It's like, where am I at this year? What am I allowed? What kind of spending do I have, and that kind of deal. So and then I just operate out of try to scarcity and really look at my purchases to try to make sure I'm not kind of overspending. Although it's been a little bit expensive the past several months with the new bikes and things like that. So, but yeah, more of that to come though for sure. Because I know it is a really interest for people, especially as people are trying to come out here and seeing how much they need. So I'll be doing some more of that, especially from Pollen Pond. Because I'm gonna find it interesting too as I'm living out there. What's it cost me for me to live in the provinces, right? What's a rock bottom budget? Because I could show you guys a rock bottom budget from living there. I've already got an apartment for 6,000 pesos. What's the rest of my costs out there with the internet? I think it's 1,500 pesos and things like that. You could live, guys. You could live really, really cheap out there. You can live really cheap, but just would you want to? You